goes by. People always ask me why I block hoes. Listen up, baby girl, shit, I'm about to let you know why I always gotta block hoes. Whoa. They talking shit up in my comments. Yeah, they don't know, but I'm about to block them. Cause every day, I block hoes. They be being shady, yeah. Whoa. Cause you know I block hoes, baby. In different area codes, baby. You never know, but I block.
Hey y'all, happy Thursday. What is up, everybody? Shout out to y'all. Thank y'all for being tuned in on this good old Thursday. Thank y'all for y'all patience. I ain't too far behind today. I was putting some receipts together and sending them to my email, okay? Because it's a lot going on, y'all. Like, it's a lot. I don't know if y'all see my post on my community wall, but it's a whole lot going on in different sectors. So I ain't gonna add it to this live, but maybe my live tomorrow. If I do a live tomorrow, I probably will. Because I need to catch up. I've been slipping. But for just know that for March, your girl is gonna be back. Back on point and everything. I'm gonna be back to making my videos and all of that because I ain't even been having time to make a video, and I know y'all enjoy the videos because my videos go crazy. So I just ain't been having the time, y'all. And for the last 2 days, it's like every time I said I was gonna go live, I ended up having something to do. So I was telling my kids yesterday, I said, don't call me unless it's an emergency because y'all making me slack on my content, especially my oldest son. He's so doggone spoiled, child. But anyways, y'all, shout out to y'all. I miss y'all. I be missing y'all when I'm gone. So I try not to stay away from y'all too long. And I know y'all be missing me too because y'all tell me. Okay. But anyways, I know most of y'all probably know about everything that is going on, you know, outside of like the content, the saga and stuff. It's a whole lot of, drama and stuff, but that ain't nothing new, child. That ain't nothing new. I don't really dabble in stuff like that. But I've been seeing some of the other CCs going live about stuff with Laonya with her TV show. It's supposed to be a new family TV show coming up, which I don't understand that. I was listening to Harmony's video and I'm like, how's she gonna do a family show when you're not showing all of your family? But anyways, child, whatever floats her boat. Okay, so we about to unpack some stuff, y'all. Because while I was watching the other CCs, I was like, it's a few receipts that could be added to some of these topics, right? So we're gonna definitely unpack some things. I'm gonna make some stuff make sense, and I'm gonna put some receipts to some of the lies that has been told. Baby. Okay, so y'all get ready. Let me see who we got up in here before we get it started. We get it crack a lag. Okay, we finna get it crack a lag. Let me see. Hey Rebecca. Hey Miss Stephanie, my girl, sweet queen. Shout out to you. Thank you for holding down the chat per usual. Miss Deborah. We got my girl Carmen, Miss Tracy, Alexis. We got, hold up, let me go up. Sunday in the building, Infinity Lips and Lashes. Shout out to you. Miss Glenda, my love. We got LB in the building, Miss Darlene, my sweet queen. Shout out to you for the super. I love you down also. You already know that. We got Miss Amanda, K Monet, Jazz So Jazzy, Jaquita in the building. We got Christina, Blessed Beyond Measures. We got, hold up, Rakita, Miss Flo B, Miss Elisa. We got, let me go up. Hold on, y'all. Bear with me. Who I'm missing? Miss Robin. We got Myla, Black Widow. Y'all see that thumbnail? And for the record, let me just say this because I've heard that, some people are saying that we are distorting people's features and putting them on thumbnails and this and that. That is in no way, shape, form, or fashion. That don't have no truth to it. Okay. Literally, those are real faces, baby. Only thing I do is cartoon them. That's listen. And not so much cartoon because not all my my thumbnails be cartoons. Some of them just have like drastic looking backgrounds and color effects, but the faces are not edited. I promise. Matter of fact, I got the one of La Onya. I got that from Harm, and Harm does not distort faces. She just catches the face. That's it. It ain't nothing to catch in the midst of somebody talking and screenshot it. That's it. That's all. It's not distorted. It's not edited, messed with, or none of that. So I don't want people to be saying that. Ain't nobody distort nobody face, child. That's their face. And if you go back to the video, the live that Laonya did, you gonna see that. You gonna see it. I don't know what's going on with her lip, but the lip is slipping. Okay, and it's not a distortion. I promise you. Listen, it is what it is. The lip is given. Okay, it's given what it's given, and I can't help that. Anyways, hey Miss Brenda, hey Miss Lovely. Who we got? Who else we got? I don't want to miss nobody. Treasure Life in the building. Natia, Miss Lenora. We got Miss Angeline, Miss Shalene, Kim in the building. I'm chosen. I love you more. Thank you so much for that soup. I ain't got to it yet, but I seen when it popped up. Miss Cynthia. We got Latoya, sweetly favored. We got, hold up, Miss Coretta. We got the other Latoya. We got Raquel, Miss Rhonda. Let me see. Miss Nobody. What you say? Hit that like button, chat fam. Hello to everybody in the chat. Everyone in the chat. I literally got a baby bottle pressed against my chin while typing. I remember them days. 6'5" King, what it do? Bree like it and I love it. Okay, listen. She like it, we love it. You talking about good morning. What time zone you in? Cause it is it's two it's 2:11 where I'm at. What time zone are you in? That's crazy work. Morning. Hey Courtney. I love you too, Miss Angelique, and I miss y'all also. A few of y'all was asking me to go live yesterday. I was supposed to, but I couldn't, y'all. I forgot what I ended up doing. What did I do? I think me and my son went to the store, if I'm not mistaken. Because I had intentions on going live too, but the time just got away from me. And I don't too much go live late because we be in the bed early, child. Hey, Miss Ashley. Hey, Nola Bunny. You say animated. Exactly. Exactly. Ain't no distortions. Nobody AI, nobody's pictures or none of that. That is the faces that they make. It's just a color, different color schemes that I choose from, and it just makes the picture pop. But other than that, ain't no editing done, baby. That's their faces. Hey, girl, 6565. Who did I miss? Watching the ads. Thank you, Natia. Lady Tam Tam in the building. We got, let me go down. I think that's it for now. Y'all know how my lives go as we progress. More and more people come through. So big shout out to y'all for that. Tokyo Blues, what's up, my girl? But anyways, y'all, we gonna get into it because I still gotta cook. I I don't know why I can't cook early for some reason. I'm one of those people who procrastinate during the day. Even if I have stuff to do, I could be busy and I still be procrastinating, but I could never get a meal done early. Like it always end up being around 4, 5 o'clock when I start cooking. I can't help it. But I gotta cook. But that's why I kind of went live a little early so we can have some time because I got a lot of stuff to unpack, y'all. Hey, Miss Lisa. If y'all would like to bless me monetarily, you can cash out me $sign Lupac one. You can also buy me a coffee. Shout out to my coffee people. Because I know a lot of people don't support that app, but some of y'all do. And the ones that do, y'all support it heavily. So big shout out to y'all for that. Um, y'all can also support by getting a super chat or a super sticker. The goal is not mandatory. If even if it's gone, It's still not mandatory. So whatever y'all send, I am appreciative. If you can't send, just watch those ads, please, because that's our two ways of getting our revenue: ad revenue and super chats and super stickers. So the ads to watch it is free, baby. So I know they be a little aggressive. I know they be a little aggravating, but watch them, please, okay? Because other than that, we ain't getting our coins. Shout out to all my members, y'all. If y'all don't have, a lot of people reach out to me, and I know a lot of my members don't have Cash App, Venmo, Zelle, whatever. So they get a membership to support the platform. It's a monthly membership. It's not high. So if you don't have those means of supporting and you want to support, because I had plenty of people reach out to me saying, I don't have Cash App, I don't have Zelle, I don't have this, I don't have that. Get a membership. Get a membership. And matter of fact, that's my favorite one. Okay. If you ain't got nothing else, the memberships is my favorite because it keeps my channel afloat. So big shout out to all my members. Thank y'all for rocking with your girl. Day ones, twos, and threes. I know I owe y'all big members only live, and I will have some tea for y'all when I can ever get to it. I will have some exclusive tea for y'all. Okay? I gotta save something for y'all. I gotta save some behind the scenes tea for my people because y'all don't have to do that. Y'all don't have to support monthly, and I am greatly, greatly appreciative. But anyways, let's get into hit that like button, y'all. I can't forget about that. That's free too. Run the likes up. Shout out to my likers. Shout out to my bushwatchers. If you support and you a bushwatcher, please hit the like button. Don't be like the ones who watch and be ugly and be like, I ain't hitting her like. Because y'all know it's a lot of them out there too. But anyways, y'all. Anyways. All right, let's see. Let me see what I want to dive into first. Because we gonna jump on Sleepy. Listen, y'all, because he been talking a whole lot of nothing over there. Y'all notice how Sleepy, and for the ones who don't know, Sleepy is Bree's first baby daddy, right? He's been talking a whole lot of stuff about RH. It's like his behavior has become obsessive all of a sudden. Even with RH supporters, he start highlighting the supporters, putting them on reels with him, which is cringe. Like it's just giving weirdo behavior, right? So I'm gonna point some things out because and this is old, but for the ones who are not privy, who ain't been around, it's gonna be new to you. And it might refresh some of the ones who've been around's memory, right? If y'all remember when the saga initially started, Sleepy came from out of nowhere. Like we didn't know. We was like, who is that? He came and stand firm on the fact that I've been active. I've been around real far the gang, mocking RH and all of this and all of that. But after watching a few things, and even now, shout out to the ones, I don't know who put it out first. I think it was Harmony. But I don't want to, not give the person a credit, but I think it was Harm, if I'm not mistaken, who played the clip where it showed if y'all watched Laonia's Just Being Brianna series, I think it was the very first episode, either episode 1 or 2, showed where she was having a conversation with her kids, and they was talking about, like her divorce situation, which I felt like was very a weird conversation, like kind of giving a little cringe, asking your kids if they prefer you single or with child, I don't know. But anyways, in that conversation, I'ma just play it for y'all. I'ma just play it because I was gonna play it anyways, so I can make all these receipts line up. And we're gonna try to set Sleepy all the way down because if y'all remember, I told y'all a while back that they were in cahoots. I don't know if I told y'all this on members only or if I said it publicly. I don't remember, child. But her back end, little back end, little T, they were in cahoots early on. And it was to work out in Laonia's favor because initially it was Laonia versus LaTrue, right? And who was actually the victim and who was the villain. And at first Laonia was the victim, but then when the lies started, she became the villain, and well, at least to some people. So here you have baby daddy number one coming out of left field, nowhere. Um, co-signing everything she was saying. And basically trying to make everybody believe he's been around, he's been active, he's been this, he's been that. And RH was a jealous husband and narcissistic, and every time his name was mentioned, RH would have a problem. So they basically had to keep their co-parenting relationship a secret. That's what they wanted people to believe, right? So we gonna align the receipts with that nonsense, because that's what it is. Foolishness, child. Let me see, who did I miss? I see somebody came in here. Thank you, Myla, for renewing that membership, my girl. Hey, Shanman. Hey, my Nika baby. Hey, Gracie. Who else? I don't want to miss nobody. Brandy, Miss Portia. Oh, you stay on Sleeper's Neck. Listen, he can't get nothing past me. I've been in the saga since the beginning, sir. You can't tell me nothing that I don't know. And I promise y'all, I know a lot. I know some stuff that. Let me shut up. Let me shut up. Because I still have to protect myself. Hey Snooky, hey Sierra. I think it was Harm or Queen Step. It was one of them, y'all. I didn't get to watch Queen Step's live in its entirety because her lives be long and I be busy, so I have to watch it like in little increments. And that's for the most part. If anybody's live long and I, have a little time to tune in, I try if I can. But Harm make the videos, so it's easier to watch hers when I'm on the go. If I'm driving, I'll be listening in or whatever. But it was one of them who put it out there. Let me see. Let me see. Hey, Miss Yolanda. I'm gonna try to keep up with the comments too. Hey, DEI Crenshaw. Hey, Lupac will be turning up tomorrow, 6 Okay, shout out to my fellow Pisces, DEI Crenshaw. I hope you have a blessed born day. Y'all make sure y'all wish my girl one, Miss Michelle, Miss Sandra, Lesser. That's French, y'all. I'm not gonna lie, but I do be on Sleepy Post on Facebook. But wait, putting what it you must was typing that fast, bro. Putting the gift. Oh, okay, because at this point, this is in love with RH. It's crazy. Listen, it's something. Because he didn't even have that energy initially. Like that energy came from out of left field. And I'ma basically validate it because at the end of the day, I still feel like he's wrong. He over there sucking on Janostral's peen, but this man done did so much to where even your baby mama didn't validated the Bruce. And here we have RH, and this man actually cared for your kids. It's receipts to prove that Janostrals don't give a damn about your cheering baby. And you still, child, you know what? That's why karma is hitting so hard over there. Because them people weird. I ain't never seen nothing like this. It's so backwards. Hey, Miss Janice. Hey, Miss Beverly. Hey, Tanya. They backwards with it, y'all. Okay, so let me play this one first. And then I'm thank you, Miss Rebecca, for the coffees. Love you, my girl. Thank you so much. Hey, Miss Phelps. Wait, did I say that already? I be repeating myself. How much it is to become a member? I have 2 tiers of Natia. If you click on the link that's pinned in the chat, it'll take you straight to it and you'll be able to see the different tiers. And shout out to my people that's been upgrading their tiers also. Big shout out to y'all. Okay, let me play this because I still haven't figured out how to share these videos to my screen, y'all. I be trying to send them as an attachment on the email, but it always end up saying no attachment found. So it only let me send the pictures. So that's why if y'all notice, I be playing them on my phone and y'all could just hear them. I don't know why it's like that, child. Hello, Lupac and Chad. How can I get a member? It's pinned in the chat, y'all. If you click on the pin link in the chat, one of my mods, can y'all put the hyphenated link, membership link in the chat, please? Thank you. Okay, let me play this. I had to edit it to take the swearing words out, the profanity, child. Wait, this not the one I want to play first. I'm gonna play this one next. Hold on, y'all. Let me find the other one. Where's the one? Okay, this is it right here. So this is, like I said, y'all, this is from her what was supposed to be a TV show where she's sitting down having a conversation with the kids, right? So make sure y'all pay attention because I'm a bringing some other receipts to basically validate the lie.
From your dad. Well, where would y'all like more from your dad, your real dad?
Notice how she had to say from your dad, your real dad, right? And the reason why, and this why I say y'all pay attention to words because words hold power. When she said, what would y'all like more from your dad, your real dad, right? Because she had to separate the two because those kids call LaTruth dad. They looked at LaTruth as the father figure for the 6-7 years that their mom and LaTruth was together. So if children only have one dad that they know of, you wouldn't have to separate it. You wouldn't have to make it be known. But because LaTruth played such a major role in those kids' upbringing while he was with their mom, that's why she had to separate the two. So that's why I say y'all gotta really pay attention because for the longest of the longevity of the saga, they tried to make everybody believe that RH wasn't there. Like he didn't, which we knew it was crap because it's impossible for you to be married to somebody and them not be interactive with your kids. That's impossible. Living under the same roof. Come on now. Come on now. Just him paying the bills was him taking care of them kids. I don't care if he did nothing extra. Bought a piece of clothing, shoes, paid for movie tickets, arcade, anything, which we know he did that too. But just him paying the bills, taking them in, that's a win in itself. That's him taking care of them, keeping a roof over their head. Even though they downplayed his whole entire stepfather role child. But y'all pay attention to what she say here. Because y'all keep in mind they told us that Sleepy was active the entire time. He's always been active, remember? That's the narrative that they put out there. Bump the fact that we never knew who he was.
Well, where would y'all like more from your dad, your real dad?
I don't know. Probably on
Oh, and peep how Isaiah said, I don't know. That right there should tell the tale. Him saying, I don't know, in my opinion, was a given. It basically let me know that he was non-existent, and I don't know in that state is equivalent to I don't care. Okay, we already got somebody that's playing daddy. That's very active. So him saying I don't know, he didn't even give it time to think about it. But you could tell it was kind of given scripted, or her basically manipulating her kids a little bit in a sense. Because in this same clip, y'all, it's not on this clip, but in this same clip from her show, she was talking before she got into the conversation about Sleepy. She asked them about RH first. When she was asking them, do y'all prefer me single or do y'all like me married? Whatever. And she was like, do y'all prefer me single and y'all still get to spend time with, y'all dad, which is LaTruth? And they said yes. They said yes, we prefer you single, but we still want to spend time with him. So if he was such this bad person who didn't care about her kids, why did they say that? Why would they still want to spend time with a man who's not biologically their dad and they have a active quote unquote father who's been around? Child, bye.
like spend more time.
Spend more time.
Let me push it back to make sure the ones
I
in
like
the
more
back
from
can
your.
hear it.
Well, where would y'all like more from your dad, your real dad?
I don't know. Probably on spend more time.
Spend more time.
Yeah.
Would you rather live with him or me?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know the answer.
Why did Lala respond like that? She asked her kids, would y'all rather live with him or me? Right? And Lala said, you know the answer. And they start laughing. Why would they want to live with him? We already know he wasn't active. That man dipped out long time ago. You was the one who came out here and told everybody that he sicked the pit bull on you and your kids because he was trying to prove to his wife that those kids wasn't his. That's some crazy work, baby. So to go from that to trying to paint a narrative publicly in the midst of your divorce proceedings that this man been active forever is crazy. I bet y'all they wasn't expecting that old TikTok video to hit the platforms of her basically saying he was a DB and the whole Pitbull situation.
I mean, I don't know. It could change. If you ever feel like you grow up and you want to go like stay with your dad, I would never be mad because you need that part of your life. Like I can't teach you how to be a black man. I can't teach you the things that you're gonna go through as a black man outside because mommy isn't a man, so only a man can show you that. There's certain things that he can show you that I can't. You kind of understand what I'm saying when it comes to being black?
Yeah.
Child, that was so scripted. Oh my God. Like, it ain't nothing to have a genuine heart to heart conversation with your kids. Conversations like that should flow easily because we already have connections with our babies. Y'all know the saying, when you first have a baby, you know how sometimes you have the fear of motherhood, period. But when you pregnant or if you're a first time mom, not even just a first time mom, you could be on your second or third baby. You still get like that fright of motherhood and just being scared because now you're about to be responsible for another life. But once you have that baby, that fright instantly goes away because you and your baby become in tune to the point where your motherly instincts kick in automatically, unless you going through some type of depression, not even just postpartum, but prepartum, whatever they call it, child. Because you can have depression before you have the baby, not just afterwards too. But that motherly instinct kicks in automatically. So conversations like that, heartfelt conversations, should come genuinely. It shouldn't be forced. And it makes me think back anytime, like when just hearing this makes me think back to that text message where she had to get Dawn to explain to her daughter that she wasn't going to leave them for Janelle. It makes me think back to that. And that's some crazy work, baby. Child, I would never have to explain that to my kids. That is crazy to me. Okay, y'all. So remember that clip, right? Remember that clip. So this is the one I put together. Hey, Tiffatad. Hey, Casherelle. Hey, JJ. And whoever else came in here. I don't want to interrupt the live too much because y'all know I be forgetting, child. Hey, Pisces Divine Goddess. Okay, y'all, this is the one I put together. The first one is the one where she's throwing RH's stuff out the closet. Peep the conversation, y'all. I know most of y'all probably didn't heard this already, but think about the last clip that I just played where she's talking about what the kids will want from their real dad, and that was equivalent to his absence, right? Because you don't have a conversation like that with your kids unless that parent was absent, based on the words that were used. So that basically what I'm saying is that clip basically showed that it validated everything we were saying. The man was absent. That conversation didn't come about until she separated with RH. So all of that, RH was narcissistic and he was jealous and this and that wasn't true. The man was really absent. He was nowhere to be found. Nowhere to be found. He didn't come around, really. Now, I'm not saying he, because I do believe they developed some sort of communication in the midst of her marriage. But I don't think it was on an active level. I think it was just on a communication basis, right? That's my personal thought based on everything that transpired. But for the most part, he was an absent father because RH gave that energy. He gave that alpha male energy, that protector, the father, the provider. He gave the energy that, like, most, I ain't gonna say most men, but a lot of men that I know, that type of energy is on some, I don't care, who fathered them kids. If you with me, them my kids too. I got this. Don't ask no other man for no money. Don't ask no man for no money for our house. And you know how I know this? Because it came from her mouth. It came from her mouth. So this ain't me just saying this, y'all. I have the clip in my phone, which I ain't gonna pull it up because I have to go through all them receipts to find it. But y'all know the clip where she was on TikTok saying how $300 wasn't enough to help with 3 kids. She was saying how her baby daddy has 1 child living with her mama, and if her lights get cut off, not her baby daddy, her husband. She's talking about LaTrue. If her lights get cut off, her husband is paying that bill to get them lights cut on because his daughter is in that house. And it's another clip where her and RH is in the car. They in the car sitting down, and they're talking about bitter baby mamas, bitter baby daddies. RH started the conversation first, where he was talking about bitter baby mamas. She cut him off and was like, I don't mean to cut you off, but I have to say this. And she started talking about her baby daddy, or the lack thereof, with his existence, saying, he don't do nothing. I don't really care about that ninja because I got my husband, and basically saying her husband stepped when it come to her kids. So her baby daddy was unthought of. Those were her words, not verbatim. I summarized it. But if you know what I'm talking about, you know. And I didn't put that clip in plenty of videos. So it wasn't just us, getting it out the crack of our, what. It came from the horse's mouth. She the one who told us that man was non-existent. We didn't just pull it out the atmosphere. So that's what aggravates me the most about Sleepy, is because he's presenting something that's false. We know you was absent, sir. Your baby mama told us. Now, when you actually came back into the picture is what's in question. We know it had to be not long before they divorced or after they divorced. We know that based off of her receipts. So when people be saying, oh, y'all be lying on her. No, we don't. Well, let me speak for myself, because I don't lie on her. I present receipts. And most of those receipts come straight from her mouth. So where's the lie? The lie is coming from her. It ain't coming from me. How can I be lying if I'm showing you the proof from the horse's mouth? It don't make sense. Because I done had plenty of people say, oh, you be lying on her pop. How? My page is full of receipts, baby. I don't need to say nothing. She say enough herself. She been putting her foot in her own mouth for years. This ain't nothing new. Hey, Miss Diane. Thank you, Miss Rebecca, for getting that membership. Hey, Miss Brenda. Hey, Kiania. Hey, Miss Simone. Hey, Tajay's sister girl. And whoever else I miss. I hope I ain't missed nobody. Sassy lady. Shout out to y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. Y'all, please hit that like button. We are approaching 300 viewers. Y'all, please run them likes up. Okay? All right, let me finish playing this one. So make sure y'all clock this real good, because this is the video RH posted that got millions, over 5 million views, y'all. The infamous video of her throwing his stuff out the closet. Now, this video was very controversial because people were wondering, they were kind of having an issue with the factors of why this altercation took place, right? Because it was basically like his word against hers. But everything that I'm showing y'all now basically validates that RH was telling the truth in this video. When he said she was upset because he didn't want to adopt those children. That's why I'm showing y'all all these receipts, to show that it has some truth to what he's saying. Because notice she never rebutted that up until most recently. I want to say a few months ago, she put, because the conversation came back out. So she decided to go in her story and say, I've never asked nobody to adopt no kids. End of story. Something like that. That's what she posted. As if we were supposed to take her word, just take her word. Like, girl, bye. So let me play this one, y'all. Listen good.
No, he don't do nothing. And that's why you mad.
Oh, that's why you started from the beginning.
No, he don't do nothing. And that's why you mad. That's why you mad. No, he don't do nothing. That's why you mad.
Okay, let me stop it there because I have to tell y'all this. Hey, Treat. So y'all heard RH telling her he don't do nothing. That's why you mad. So she's saying in the background he do more than you, and RH is saying no, he don't do nothing, and that's why you mad. So if you look at the last clip that I just played for y'all, where she's literally asking the kids, "What do y'all want from your dad? Your real dad, right?" Keep in mind when you separate the two, it lets you know that it's two men involved. Two men involved. So, and when you say real dad, that lets me know that the real dad is not active. Because dad is dad, right? You ain't gonna have to add nothing to dad. She had to say real dad because they only knew of LaTruth as their dad. That's why she said, "What do y'all want from y'all real dad moving forward?" I mean, what do y'all want from y'all dad moving forward? Then she say real dad. Peep the wordplay, y'all. So with her saying, "LaTruth, you don't do nothing," I mean, yeah, she's saying you don't do nothing. Now he do more than you, and LaTruth saying no, he don't do nothing. LaTruth is telling the truth. How is he doing more than me when that clip that I just played for y'all came out after their separation? Her show came out after they separated. After. So nobody can say, "Oh, she was just saying that or it was manipulated." No. No ma'am, no ham, no turkey. It came out after the separation, meaning they were no longer living together, her and RH. They were living in two separate houses. And she was doing a whole lot of popping off on the internet about RH. So where they concocted the alliance or the time frame of the concoction of the alliance, I would like to know, because just in that clip, that was, like I said, that was after they separated. So make it make sense. You asking your kids what they want from their real dad moving forward lets us know that he wasn't active. He wasn't active. Because if he was active, that conversation never needed to be had. Am I right or am I right, y'all? If that man been active, that conversation never needed to be had. Why do you have to ask us what we want from our real dad moving forward if our real dad been doing what he's supposed to been doing all that time? Follow me, y'all. So that's how you know in this very viral clip right here where she's telling RH he do more than you. She's saying that to get under his skin because she knows that's not true. She knows herself. She even said, like I told y'all in that video where they're in the car, she basically said her baby daddy was unthought of because her husband stepped up. We don't even need that ninja because I got my husband. That's what she said. That's what she said. And I'm going to play that one for y'all because I don't want y'all to feel, I ain't going to play it right now. I'm going to finish this one, but I don't want y'all to feel like I'm capping. I got to play it so y'all can hear from the horse's mouth because I already know.
And married somebody else. That's why you so busted and disgusted right now. Yeah. Trying to look like her. Yeah. But your stomach her size for some reason. I don't know why.
Oh, and keep this in mind too, y'all. Y'all heard how RH just said that man married somebody else. That's why you so busted and disgusted now. That's why you mad. Because he married somebody else. It's some truth to that. It's some truth to that. Because I don't know how many of y'all know, but the last child, I don't be wanting to say the kid's name, but I'm gonna say their last child, Sleepy and Longest last child, was allegedly conceived while he was married. While he was married. If y'all remember when she did that TikTok video, the one where he sicked the pit bulls on her, one of the things she said was he sicked the pit bulls because he was trying to prove to his wife that those kids weren't his. Why would a man need to do that? If the kids happen prior to the wife, why would a man need to prove that some kids ain't for him? Somebody let me know. Let's make 2 + 2, y'all. If those kids happened before his wife, right? Why would he have to go through all the trouble of sicking pit bulls on his own kids to prove that those kids weren't for him to the wife? That's an obvious right there. That's a given. That's a given. So when people try to say, "Oh, y'all don't know what y'all talking about," or they wasn't a child, ain't no man going out his way to prove, even going as far as sicking some pit bulls to prove that kids ain't for him, knowing they his kids, unless he was very promiscuous and cheating. Okay, that's the only reason why that man would have to do that. She even said in that same clip, "Oh, he's trying to be with me, but he's married, so no, it ain't stop you before." Clearly, if he was trying to sick pit bulls on you to prove to his wife that them cheering wasn't for him, so clearly the marriage didn't stop nothing before. Okay, but y'all keep that in mind, because I'm gonna make everything co-align and validate. I'm gonna show y'all something too after this.
I don't know why. I don't know why. How you know? You watch all her stuff? You watching all her stuff?
And y'all remember the wife wasn't fat, right? She wasn't fat at all. Because the pictures came out later to show that that lady was far from being fat. The other wife, well, the actual wife. So this clip right here that I'm about to play is another clip. This is from, during the saga or whatever. But y'all just listen to it.
Man has always secured his kids, but I didn't let you know because you're so secure and narcissistic. Every time I would tell you something about him, it would always turn into an argument. So to avoid arguments, I didn't let you know that that man was doing for his kids, but he has always done for his kids.
Okay, y'all heard that, right? So let's run the TV show back. Let's run the Facebook show. Let's run that back real quick.
Well, what would y'all like more from your dad, your real dad?
I don't know. I'll probably want spend more time.
Spend more time?
Yeah. Yeah.
Would you rather live with him or me?
Yeah.
You know the answer.
That's enough. We don't need too much. We done heard it already. We don't need too much. Okay. He was married when he was seeing her. Yes, ma'am. Oh my God, how long have Pac been live? We've been on here 42 minutes, girl. 42 little minutes. Okay, so y'all heard those, right? Let me see what I want to do next. Because I got a few receipts. Oh, let's do the receipts first, and then I'm gonna pull up a video. I'm gonna pull up an interview. Let's say an interview, right? We'll pull up an interview. So let me share my screen right quick so y'all can see. These, before I do that, hold on. Let me put this in my chat for the ones that was asking. Bear with me, y'all. Make sure y'all hitting the like button for your girl. If you can help with the super chat, go help. If you can't, just hit the like button and watch them ads, baby. Okay? I'ma love y'all regardless. All right, let's see. Ads, baby. All right, I just put the link for the memberships in the chat again for the ones that was asking. All right, now let me share my screen. Thank you, SD, my love. My birthday was last Wednesday. Thank you so much. I had a time too, y'all. I really enjoyed my birthday this year, and y'all contributed to that. Y'all made it very special. Big shout out to y'all again. I can't thank y'all enough. All right, let's wait. Let me see. Okay, let me share. Hold on, y'all, because I'm gonna have to find. Okay, let's see which one I want to play first. Oh, and I know y'all noticed that main not so funny is on the screen, because we gonna clock his tea also. Because I would really like to know. I would really, really like to know if him and Laonya are still besties, right? Because Mofos is known in this sector for supporting what they claim they don't support, right? So I would really, that's a question that really needs to be answered. because it was a whole lot of interactions going on between Lionia and the PDF file, even with her knowing of his background. So I got some receipts to validate that also. And I would really like to know if she's still talking to him on the phone, Kiki and ha child, while he over there turning himself in for putting hands and feet on his last baby mama, running from the police, child, or and having to be on the registry, having to be a registered vehicle for life. Child, listen. Oh, and let's not forget, one of the main things that makes it so cringe for me is the fact that this is the same girl. Y'all remember when Laonia told us that she was violated at the age of 8 years old by her sister's husband? Y'all remember that? So it behooves me, it makes me think like, why would someone, you would think somebody that's been in that type of situation, violated or whatever, you would think that they wouldn't want no parts of a predator. I had to think of a word, y'all. We're gonna call him a predator, okay? You would think that somebody that claims, because we don't even know if it's truth to it, because she still was connected with her sister and the husband after the fact. Child, she sent them 5,000 on the GoFundMe when their house burned down. So, listen, yeah, that's just weird to me, y'all. Like, why would you? And let's not forget the receipt where one of the R8 supporters messaged her. I have that receipt also, and I'm gonna put it on the screen when we get to main. Not so funny. Where one of the R8 supporters messaged her via Instagram DM and let her know of his record. And you know what she said? Well, I'm not trying to date him. We just gonna work together. Right? We have that receipt also. But we're gonna get into that, y'all. We're gonna clock that T also, because I would really like to know how, you would think it just shows people's mind frames. Like, how can you, especially people who are proclaimed victims, right? How can you support somebody who supports somebody that's friends with somebody like that? Those type of things don't just go away, y'all. Like, I look at it like this. Once you have eyes for a child, a minor, that ain't something you can just get out your system. That's a sickness. That's a disease to me. You don't just grow out of predatory, behavior. You don't just grow out of that. So for the ones who be in the back saying, oh, it's old, child, you don't grow out of that. That was a grown man when he did that to that child. It don't matter how many years pass. He was a grown man when it happened. Time don't take away that type of sickness. If you ever have eyes for a child, you are forever a predator. Period. So the fact that she knew that, and I would be so disgusted. You can't even be in my presence if you got that type of energy. I'm real big on energy and spirituality. You can't be in my presence, baby. She did a whole video with this ninja. She used her hate against her ex-husband to cloud her. I ain't even say cloud her judgment, because she was a willing participant. Ain't no way you that strong, high strong over internet validation that you would go out your way to work publicly with a predator just to make your husband look bad. Child, bye. Especially when you got kids. That's some crazy work. Daughters at that. But you know what? It's not a surprise, because it's a few fellas in her family that got those records too. Very close, too close for comfort. So it ain't a surprise, child. It is not a surprise. Anyways, let me not get sidetracked. So let's pull this up, because we're gonna get into that too, y'all. Because I got a few receipts that have been sent to me over time that shows the connection between those two, right? So we're gonna get into that next. Let me pull up. I need to find Sleepy's receipts first. Hold on, I'm coming with. Okay, this is the main one that I need. All right, y'all. So this was a post that um Laonia made early on in the saga, right? And Sleepy, he commented under the post. So Laonia shared it to her story and she put this caption. So y'all heard the video clips that I just played, right? So this is them, I guess, putting their alliance or allegiance out there to each other. So he says, been quiet long enough, my G. You said I should. And this response was warranted because RH came out here and said, because he was taking SHOTs at RH. So RH say you should have been paying me child support. I took care of your kids for 6 years, 7 years. I was their daddy. I was that man who stepped up. I was the reason why she didn't need to bother you the whole time I was with her. And that came from her mouth. I don't even worry about or even think about that ninja because I got my husband. So you mad at RH? So he says, been quiet long enough, my G. You said I should have been paying you. Laugh out loud, bro. You a joke. Ask your wife, your ex-wife, how I've been taking care of my kids, sending her money for years. Look how he stressed it, y'all. Years. What's $300 for 3 kids? And he didn't do that. He didn't do that the whole time. But she kept that from you because she said you want to argue or be controlling when my name being brought up. Let me say something. Before I finish reading this, let me say something. Imagine you with a man who's clocking 6, 7 figures, right? Because y'all know RH was really that ninja. He was on. Imagine you with a man clocking 6, 7 figures, and your baby daddy is a broke ninja. You know, he got multiple kids, multiple baby mamas. He can only send you $300 every so often because that was the stipulations. That's what he was doing. And that's why she never put him on child support, because she knew what time it was. It would have been a waste of time, right? Plus, she needed his allegiance. So imagine that. Imagine you with a man that didn't change your life for the better. He put you on. He showed you how to get money. He upgraded you and your kids. And your baby daddy is who your baby daddy is. I ain't gonna drag him too much. And he's in this message right here, y'all, saying, ask your wife, your ex-wife, how I've been taking care of my kids and sending her money for years. Baby, if I was her, I wouldn't have told my husband that either. Imagine going to your husband and telling your husband, whom, might I add, told you, you don't even need that ninja. I got it. Because, baby, 300 ain't no money. Put the number out there while you saying all of this. Put the number out there. Because from what I know, it was times where the kids were sent to you via plane and she still had to pay for the tickets. Oh, and let's not forget the fact that anytime they go meet you, it was let me say allegedly. It was allegedly said that she had to send money for her kids to be able to do extracurricular activities while with you. Imagine that, y'all. Imagine that. Imagine your kids going to meet their dad, who's been active, and you got to send a bag just for him to take them to the fair, take them to the movies, take them eat out. Imagine that. Imagine still have. So what kind of active is that? How is that active when you can't even be active while they're with you? You can't even be active. And so when I tell y'all that she complains about him behind the scenes also, I mean just that. I mean just that. She do it to RH publicly. But because she needs his allegiance or alliance, shall I say, she complains about him behind the scenes. If y'all remember, Dawn said that. Dawn was one of those people that she was confiding in. Dawn said herself that she complains about him also, but it's not much she can do because he don't have it like that. See, you can go put a RH on child support who's making 6 figures, Who gonna waste their time putting somebody on child support that can barely give you $300 a month? Who gonna waste their time? Especially when you didn't became accustomed to an actual bag. When you didn't became accustomed to making six figures yourself. Why would you waste your time putting somebody like him on child support? Right? We gonna just let him do what he do. You know, if he can send it, good. If he can't, oh well. Because I got it anyways. My husband got it. I got it. So they didn't have that to worry about. They didn't have that to worry about. So he popping his itch, not knowing that it's people that know the real truth, sir. People know I'm one of them. Know the real truth behind the scenes. What really went down. What really went down. Even with her trying to get you to take the boys, y'all remember, and then let me give y'all this tea. And I normally like to leave certain things behind, you know, or give it to my members. I'm gonna give y'all this tea. When y'all heard in that clip, the one from her show where she was saying, would y'all like to go stay with y'all dad or whatever, if y'all ever want to, it was said that, you know, behind the scenes, she was trying to get him to take the boys. He refused. He refused. Why? Good question. Because he already has think about it, y'all. He got a wife, he got a daughter. He could barely handle all them kids. Why would he take them more responsibility on when the mom already gotta send money just for them to be able to do stuff when they with them? Child by. So all of that stuff that they be doing publicly, that's a front. That ain't nothing but a front. I'ma keep this quiet as long as I have your alliance. Wait, why I can't get back to my oh shoot, I ain't gonna be able to go back because I don't remember which one it is. So let me finish reading it. Okay. So he says, let me see where we was, y'all. But she kept that from you because she said you want to argue or be controlling when my name being brought up. Why you think she never put me on child support? Because I've been doing my part. I just explained to y'all why she never put him on child support. How much can you really get when a man got 7 cheering and he ain't making no money? Y'all remember when he try to call himself checking me? His response, he little weak response. When he gave that response to my one of my videos I did on him, and he said he was like I forgot what I said in my video, but apparently it struck a nerve because he was like I'm a black man working for the white man. I work a 9 to 5. I can't miss work. Oh, you know what it was? I was like, you got other men showing up for events for your kids, dads and donuts, or you know, days with dads or whatever at school when you should be there. That was what struck a nerve, y'all. Because he responded to that. So he said, I can't be in multiple places at one time. I work a 9 to 5, and you know how it is when you working for the white man and you can't take off and this and that, or you lose your job. I got 7 kids, not just 3. Da, 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 da. So he basically clocked his own tea and let me know some things while he called himself checking me, right? Shout out to him for that. Because it let me know that you don't have it like that. You don't have, and what was saying about you behind the scenes was true. You don't have it like that. So why would she go put you on child support? Especially if your other baby mamas got you on child support. Not including your wife, because we know the wife don't have him on child support. Which he only got 1 child with his wife. The other 6 are, you know, outside of his home. So why would like make it make sense? When a woman gets accustomed to making 6, 7 figures, why would she go put her low balling baby daddy on child support? What is she gonna get? Women only do that out of spite. If she would have did that, it would have just been out of spite. I promise you it wouldn't have been because she actually needed it, because you don't have enough to give her. Hence why she was so adamant about putting R8 on child support, whom she only have 1 child with. Imagine that, y'all. 3 with this one, 1 with RH. It was never a time where RH didn't take care of his baby. Matter of fact, he was taking care of her other ones for 6-7 years. So she really had no reason to put RH on child support. Outside of she seen her platform drastically falling and the money decreasing, and she was scared because RH was literally the carrier of that was his blessing. That was his blessing. So she knew what could happen if she didn't have that man. And if you think back to the divorce decree, y'all, what was her response? Let's see who knows. What was her response in the divorce decree? As the respondent, because RH was the petitioner. He filed for divorce. She said verbatim, she was forced out of her marriage. She was forced out of her marriage, and there was no hopes of reconciliation. And she asked for alimony and child support. But she was publicly telling her supporters that RH was the one holding up the divorce. He wanted her money, half of her money. Come to find out, it wasn't even that. She was the one holding up the divorce. And the divorce decree is still there if anybody wants to see it. She was the one. She was holding it up. And she said she was forced out of her marriage with no hopes of reconciliation. So that right there lets you know that she wanted the reconciliation, but it was no hope for it. And I told y'all multiple times it was at least 2 to 3 people that tried to counsel them, but RH walked away completely. It's in the audios and everything. So this ain't nothing I'm just saying, y'all. This is true. So when you have people saying, oh, this, saying that, and we know the real. We know the real. And it's just unfortunate that this whole situation played out the way it did, especially when the receipts are out there. You can say what you want on social media, but that real courtroom, that stuff don't fly, baby. So let me finish reading, y'all, because we still got a good bit left that I want to go over. Let me see where we at. He says, why you think she never put me on child support? Because I've been doing my part. This is sad, bro. Another man shouldn't want to put, he must have meant put another man down, especially a black man. In this world, it's already hard enough. I don't agree with child support at all, especially when a man is taking care of his responsibilities. Other than that, I've been staying out y'all business for years. Cause that was your wife. Wait, hold on. But again, paying you for you taking her as a wife. When you took her as a wife, you took all of her, fam. And that's the thing. He never said he didn't. He never said he didn't. He realized that. Even your baby mama recognized that also. Hence why she would never ask you for nothing, because her husband had it. Her husband was taking care of her and her children, y'all children. Why you think you was able to go so long without having to do anything, sir? So when you take a woman as your wife, you take all of her, that's understood. The only reason why RH even said something for you to respond to is because you was getting in his business instead of thanking him for stepping up for your kids. Because if y'all remember at the beginning of RH and LaOnya's relationship, they was living in the same city. I mean, in the same state, North Carolina. RH and LaOnya, RH bought a big house in North Carolina to be able to fit her and her children. The video is still on their old YouTube page. You can see the Christmas tree with all the presents under it. LaOnya ain't had no money then. That was RH bread. That man was in the same state. And them kids was calling RH daddy. Make it make sense. So he says, these earphones make me so congested, bro. but I need them because I don't know why I can't hear the clip for when I play it from my phone. I cannot hear the clip unless I got these dog earphones on. Okay, let me see. Where I'm at, y'all. I don't want to get off track. Because that was your wife, but again, paying you for taking her as a wife. When you took her as a wife, you took all of her, fam. That goes for any man when dealing with a woman, bro. But this my first and last time getting in this ish. That's a lie. Because even now he's making post after post about RH. And RH supporters. I got lives to be saving. Keep the commandments feared. So Laonya responds and says, "My baby daddy said what the F he said. Bet you won't step to him though, right?" That was her response, y'all. Thank you, Miss Kathy. I miss you, girl. You say hello, Lupac and Chad. Been MIA for a while. Still grieving after burning my mother and stepson back to back in 2 weekends. Just wanted to stop by and send my support. We'll watch the replay and continue to pray for me. Definitely prayers going up. Love you, my girl. I hope God grants you some type of relief. You know, I feel like it never gets easier, not easier. It never gets better, but it gets easier, if that makes sense. So definitely praying for you some type of relief, some type of, ways to cope and deal. Like I tell everybody, stay surrounded by family, the family that you do have. Stay surrounded by love and positivity, especially in that type of time. Those trying times, you have to stay surrounded by love and positivity. You're going to be good. Definitely sending up prayers. Thank you again for that super. It is greatly appreciated. All right, y'all. Let me see. Let me see. Hey, hanging with Miss D. Hey, Sarah. Let me see. That's the direct problem. What? Hold on. Hold on, y'all. We might have a troll. Hey, Miss Amanda. Hey, Miss Angela. Is that a troll? Okay, let me get her out of here. Because I feel like they do stuff like that to disrupt the chat, y'all. They come in here and they just put all kind of dumb one letter comments. They just be doing stuff like that to disrupt the chat. So we got her out of here. I don't know who that was, child. Anyways, let me see what I want to show next. But like I say, y'all, keep in mind that, well, just remember all the receipts that I'm showing y'all because it's to validate everything. Everything validates everything, if that makes sense. All right, let me take this one off and go to the next one. Let's see. Hold on. Let me see. Okay, I played that one. All right, these are the ones about Maine. That's not the one I need, though. Okay, let me go up. Let's see. Hold on, y'all. Bear with me. Let me find what I need. Oh, I want to pull this up. Let me see. Wait, hold on. Okay, so y'all remember this? This was the statement that she made about her sister, April 24th, 2021, right? I can't stand. Oh no, I wasn't supposed to pull this one up because let me take this one off, y'all. Hold on. Let me take that one off. And the reason why is because I'm gonna go back to it. I'm gonna go back to it whenever I get into the main situation. That's I need that one to validate their situation. Hold on, let me find the other one. Let me find the other one, y'all. Let's see. And then I'm gonna pull up something that y'all gonna be able to see. A video. Let's see, let's go down. All right, where we at? Did I go too far? Okay. All right, let me make sure I don't need none of these. Okay, so I don't need none of these. But which one of these I want to use? Okay, let me show y'all this, and then I'm gonna see if I can pull this up. Hey, Cancer 66. So, if y'all remember this infamous viral moment, right? So, where was Sleepy? December 16, 2018. We have Launya. We have Baby Boy. We have LaTruth. Mom sings, a Georgia mom sings words of encouragement to soothe her son's pain after being bullied. And I think it says at school or whatever. Mom sings words of encouragement to son Robert Hampton, Isaiah's father, right? I just wanted to show y'all that real quick. Let me see if I can't pull this interview up. Let's see if we can pull this interview up, y'all. Weekend Express, December 16th, 2018. Hold on, y'all. Let me see something. December. Mom sings. Interview. Let's see, y'all. Um, can I find it? I might have typed in the wrong thing. Let me see. We can wait. Dang, let me see. Weekend Express follow. It's a Facebook page. I might not be able to find it. I'm gonna have to look. Hold on, y'all. Let me look on my phone and see. Because I wanted to play this. But if I can't find it, then I just can't find it, child. We just ain't gonna be able to find it, y'all. But I wanted y'all to see this one. So you know what? We'll dip. So I don't have to go into too much looking. We'll dip back to this one. If not, if we don't get to it today, we'll add it to the live tomorrow. Trick say you watched that one. Okay, listen, and then if you know, you know. Let me pull this up before we go too far. Hold on, y'all. Bear with your girl. Cause I ain't gonna be on here too much long. I gotta go cook, child. But I wanna play a little. Let me see. Hold on. Let me put this in my.
What's up, streets? It's your girl. Bye.
Okay, I just wanted to put that in my history so I can pull this up, y'all. We gotta pull it up, Okay. Let me see. Let me see. Hold on, y'all. Let's see. I need to take some of these things off, but I can't. Let me share. Let me pull it up on my YouTube channel so I can share it. Let's see. Should be able to. I know because if I make it bigger, now I ain't gonna be able to get. Okay, let me share it. Hey, Miss Love Mail. You say 1 minute she say her kids don't give her the next minute. Child, she be lying. That's you. People know that that's an easy way to make something shake on social media, viral to go viral. Basically, she do stuff like that. Just like y'all remember when she stole that girl. I forgot that girl name because I have the stuff in my receipts. But she stole a girl was singing right. She was singing Beyonce's "Crazy in Love" or "Dangerously in Love," whatever it was. The girl was singing and the girl went viral. Got over 4 million views. Laonya stole the girl's voiceover, pretending like she was singing to her kids to make it go viral again. The girl was in her comments having to let people know, hey, y'all, that's my voice. That's me. I went viral for it. Even putting her own link in the chat. Imagine stealing somebody's voice. They singing voice at that child. That's some crazy work. All right, let's present it. Let's present it.
Banks. I'm here with comedian here. You gotta get with him.
Most definitely.
Yes. All right.
And keep in mind, y'all, when you sharing somebody's content, I will have to stop it and talk so it don't get a reuse of content. We ain't doing that, okay? And I'm not gonna play the whole thing, just a little bit today, because it's almost an hour.
The truth. So we're here to hear your truth on
Okay.
everything that happened with Brianna and you when you guys were married, and the after effects, of course. So where do you want to kick off this story? Because there's a lot. There's a lot
It's really only one part that I want to hear, but I don't know the timestamp for it.
to unpack.
Yeah.
So where do you want to start? How did you and Brianna actually meet?
We met through a DM on Facebook.
Okay.
At this time, I had 6 million followers. I was creating a web series called Will He Cheat? That did over 90 million views on all platforms. So when she slid in the DM, she actually was hitting me up about promotion. She was modeling or whatever. She had did a music video with a dude in Vegas. So the video that she sent me, it was enticing.
Okay.
You know? So I got a contact. We started speaking over the phone. And one thing led to another, man. Like, I know y'all hear us talking about a trauma bond. I lost my mom when I was 5 years old. She had just lost her mom whenever we met. So, you know, she was crying about that. And, man, I just felt like I needed to save her. So it was like, that's how we started talking. The video that they was actually going to pay me to promote, I didn't even promote that video. I told dude, I was like, hey, you got another video or something?
Okay.
Because it was actually a little shower scene. She had on like a bathing suit or something in the shower. But, you know, after we just started talking, it was like I was really feeling it. I was like, I don't even want to put that out there.
Okay.
So he gave me a different video. So I started posting that instead. So, and we just went from there. Like we bonded, we got in a relationship, fell in love quick, got married fast. That's the story. That's how the intro was. She didn't have a social media presence or nothing like that at all. She was working like, I think maybe a receptionist or something like at a healthcare place. 3 children, you know, and I raised them just like my own in the 6 years of marriage.
Peep the truth said. He made sure he let people know she ain't had no following. She was a receptionist at a healthcare place. 3 children. I raised them as my own. Y'all, it's a little shady, but it's the truth. You know, sometimes the truth comes with shade. You can't help it, baby. You can't help it if the trees come with the truth, meaning the shade. So, but it's one part in particular that I want to listen to.
Marriage.
I just don't know the
Wow. So do you have kids?
I had one child when I first met her.
Okay.
My oldest daughter now, she's 15.
Okay. All right. So one of the things that I keep hearing that has been reiterated when your name comes up in this situation is that you are a narcissist.
She was
so
being
do you want to
biased.
address those claims first?
I definitely want to address those. And I want to say, just as an entertainer,
if you look at the interview that she did with Laonya, she was more friendly to her, like, girl, you know, opposed to this interview. It definitely gave that she favored Laonya more. And, you know, instead of being unbiased, being that you got an interview with both parties, you don't know none of this is to be true, you know, especially when this interview took place around when this interview first came out. A lot of Laonya's lies was being exposed. So you would think she wouldn't have been biased, but hey, child, listen.
They say everybody in this business has narcissistic
Let me see if I
traits.
can
They
move
do.
it a
I was
little
going to
bit.
say.
A lot of scrutiny and things for.
Hold on, y'all.
And I'll be honest, I ain't even know what the hell that was. The post has went viral where it was like escaping a narcissist. She did a TikTok. And I got
and y'all know what? Speaking of that, what he's talking about right here is true. Because if y'all remember, I have the receipts for that, and I could show y'all. And this is why this is one of the things that let me know she was capping, right? Because she made a video. She had on a little pink halter type t-shirt with a tennis skirt. I think it was white. And she made a video to the Destiny's Child Survivor. And the caption was surviving a narcissist or something like that. So in the comments, I think I still have, I do have it. I just have to find it. Hold on, y'all. In the comments, she said, let's see. Hold on, bear with me. Because this is what he's talking about. I just want to validate what he's saying. Hold on, y'all. I know I got it, baby. Give me a second. to find it. Hold on. Let's see. Let me go all the way. Okay, hold on, y'all. Because I got to validate this. Because it'll kind of give y'all a little, background on where the whole narc situation came about. When she initially posted that, she was talking about her first baby daddy. She wasn't talking about RH. Let me see, where is it? Because I know I saved it in my receipts, baby. And what she put in the comments. I had both. Let me find it. Because a lot of people in the comments was confused. They was like, you talking about your husband? So she kind of popped off on the people in the comments. Like, y'all always assuming. Hold on, y'all. Bear with me. I got to read this to y'all. Where is it? Where is it? I always find stuff faster when I ain't looking for a child. Let me see. Make sure y'all hitting the like button for your girl, okay? Hold on. I should be coming up on it soon. Make sure I ain't overlooking it. Where's that doggone message? Oh, my baby here. I gotta open the door for him, y'all. Hold on, let's see. I'm gonna keep look. Let me go open the door for him. I'm gonna keep playing the audio. Thank you, sweet queen, my love, for that soup. I appreciate your support, my girl. Okay, while I go open the door for my little baby, y'all, she back from school. I'm gonna keep playing the audio.
Your DMs and
Y'all
comments.
pay
People was
attention
calling me
for
a narcissist.
anything
And I'm like,
important.
yo, babe, can you take this down? These people think I'm a narcissist. Like,
Right.
she didn't take it down. She was like, nah, that don't, it's just a video. It's a trending video. So I'm like, yeah, all right, whatever. So you're not gonna take it down. They think I'm a narcissist. She was like, nah, it's just a trending video that everybody's doing on TikTok. So I ain't paying no mind. So I left that day and I looked up what a narcissist was. I went back home just to let her know she was the narcissist. Like, I can't even hold you. When I listen to everything, I listen to hours of different videos about a narcissist. Now I know what it is.
Okay.
It's definitely not me.
At least you educated yourself.
Yeah.
All right. So we've cleared up the narcissist comments. I know that they say most artists are narcissists, so I was definitely going to come in with that one.
Oh,
but
yeah.
You cleared it up for us.
I know. I did research.
Okay. So now when I had the conversation with Brianna, there was talks about her previous relationship being abusive as well.
Yeah.
So uncover what you heard about her previous relationship, because apparently there were also some disconnects in the stories there.
Well, being married to her, the only thing she told me was he pushed her through a wall one time and she was bleeding. And it was something dealing with some pit bulls. And I actually seen this video. It went public after our separation. People started going through her old content. And what I discovered when I saw the video, I was like, wow, we're married right here. You're sitting on my bed with my ring that I bought you on your finger. I didn't see that content. I'm so busy when I'm working.
Yeah.
I didn't monitor what she was going live and talking about on her page. I'm out doing acting gigs and performances and stuff like that. So when I seen the video, it definitely hurt me, because I'm like, if I would have saw this video, we would have had to have a talk. You know,
so it was a video. You guys were together and it was your place.
That was
she
my
with her
house.
ex though, or no?
No.
Okay.
They had been broken up.
Okay,
like,
gotcha. Okay.
You know, when I first met her youngest daughter was 2 years old when I met her. So, and this guy's married. So when I saw the video recently after the separation, I'm like, if I would have saw that video at that time of the marriage, that was maybe the first year into the marriage.
Okay.
We'd have had a discussion about a divorce. I'm gonna be honest, because I'm the type of person that know if you still speaking of your ex, you still got some type of feelings. It's something is not handled with that. So
okay.
you brought stuff from that relationship into this one. So I started. Now, if I would have seen that then, I would have knew what was up with some of the red flags that I did see. But
how long was the separation between the ex and you? Do you know?
Her younger 3 years, I'm gonna say, because from what I'm hearing is the last child that she had with him, he was already married. This is what I'm hearing now. Like, I didn't know any of this. So, you know, once all of this stuff come out, I'm learning so much more after the separation that I didn't know. So I would say at least 2 years. You know, the you know, her youngest one was 2. So I would say at least 2 years. They probably never, you know, once she got with me, I know for sure they wasn't kicking it or nothing like that. He's like 8 hours away. She was always around me. So, but I would say at least 2 years. That relationship was complete.
Cut off. Gotcha. All right. Just need to clear that timeline up real quick. Okay. So you definitely say you saw some red flags. Now you guys are in this relationship. What was the first incident that came across you and you were like, whoa, I didn't sign up for this?
I was out. It was LeBron James. I'm trying to remember what game it was. Because I got photographic memory. So it was a playoff game. I went to one of my partner's house to watch the game, and I spoke to her before, like, I'm going to my friend's house to watch the game. When I get done watching the game, I'm coming back home. So at the time, I was living in Woodstock, Georgia. I went to Atlanta, Georgia, where my homie lived at. We watched the game. Then I got a phone call from a club owner wanting to do business with me. So I didn't go straight home after that. So she called me. When she called me, I'm in this club.
Ooh, baby. Did y'all hear that? Listen, it was when he said, you know, I'm hearing, you know, she had her youngest child while he was married. That was some shade, but that was some tea, baby. Because that was true. That was some true tea, baby. True tea. And it makes me go back to when she said on that video, he sicked the pit bulls because he was trying to prove to his wife that my kids weren't his. Why would a man need to prove that if he wasn't married while y'all were, you know what? You don't need to provide that type of proof if nothing actually, put the S on the front, was going on, right or wrong. Proof doesn't need to be provided if something happened before that marriage. Okay? So y'all clock that. But it's another part. I think it was another part of here. Something else he said. Dang, I was trying to run back. I was running back to the computer. It was something else he said I wanted to speak on. Dang, I can't remember. Oh, shout out to I Am Her in the comments because she said, the truth is not a narc. He's not. And let me tell you why. He might have narcissistic traits, which we all do. And this is why I wish people would just throw that word away because everybody has those traits. It just depends on how you utilize them. Everybody, you have to be diagnosed to be considered a narcissist. People get narcissistic traits confused with being a full-blown narcissist. It's a major difference, y'all. It's a major difference. Every entertainer showcases narcissistic traits. They have to. If you go to a concert and you see a celebrity, a singer, a rapper, whatever, you trying to, get their attention and they being very nonchalant and dismissive and that's a narcissistic trait right there. That's a narcissistic trait. Or them constantly showing their money, showing what they got, that's grandiose. Okay? Listen, clock it. But he has those traits, as do we all, y'all. But a prime example to show that he's not a narcissist is the fact that, shout out to I Am Her, he put her in the spotlight. He built her up. Narcissists don't do that. They don't put you on the same level as them. They don't give you the recipe. They don't do that because they want to keep you beneath them. They don't want to see you prosper. They don't want to see you get better than them. If he was a narcissist in that relationship, he would have never built his wife up. Because keep in mind, he even said it in this interview. She was a receptionist at a hospital when he met her. She wasn't making number $10, $12 an hour. He upgraded her life to where she started making 6, 7 figures. While people try to say, well, he broke and he this and he that. Child, the man knew what he was doing. It was because of him sharing all her stuff and promoting her stuff on his platform. Because keep in mind, he had his big page at the time. He had his big page. He ended up losing that page How is still left to question, which I think we all know how. But anyways, narcs don't do that, y'all. They don't build you up. They don't try to put you, they don't put you in the spotlight because they want to keep the spotlight for themselves. They don't do that. And even Footmeat said that. I have a recording where Footmeat, while she was beefing with RH publicly and Laonia, she said it herself. She said that he's not a selfish person. She said, I have to be honest, even though I cannot stand him, she said, he will try to bring you to the level that he is. That's the type of person that he is. He will try to upgrade your life. If he's with you, he will upgrade you. That's what Footmeat said. And y'all know she can't stand LaTrue with a passion. I have that clip in my phone. So, and I think I might have posted it before, but I do have it. I do have it. I know I have it. But she said that. So that should tell you. That's why I don't understand. This is why I feel like people, it's a lot of ignorance that's displayed intentionally and unintentionally dealing with a lot of these supporters because you can see the play. Pay attention. Pay attention. There's a lot of people that don't want to admit that this man upgraded her. A lot of people fell for the okie doke that came in later that wasn't there from the beginning saying, oh, she was already popular. I only know of him because of her. How? How is that possible? If you go back and look at their content, that's all the receipts you need. How is it? I'm not saying that's not a true statement because it could very well be true that some people came in late and they started watching her once she was on, but they don't know how everything formatted. They don't know how it started off. They don't know the seed that was planted and how it grew. Okay. They don't know that because they didn't come from the beginning as supporters. They wasn't supporting them initially. Some people came in later on, years down the line where she was on and popping. And some people was there from the beginning when she was only having 30 something people on her live streams. But to say that, oh, I never knew him, I knew her, that's some crazy work. Seeing as how everybody knows that LaTrue been in the game. You'd be surprised the people that he put on, y'all. And this is what makes me mad about this generation. When I tell y'all, it's a lot of names that got people that got millions of followers that was put on from LaTrue. DC, what his name is, y'all? DC Young Fly? Something like that. DC, I think it's DC Young Fly. He was put on by LaTrue. Y'all know the one who got Daddy Robes? He got over 1 million followers on Facebook. He was put on by LaTrue. And so many more. It's a lot of names that people don't know that is because this man shared their stuff when he had that 8.9 million follower page. That's why they were put on. That's what gave them their start. That's why when you see he at these different events, gallivanting and what's the word? Just talking with the people and making connections and stuff, and people really excited giving him his flowers. That's why, because he put a lot of people on. So for his wife, ex-wife, shall I say, to come out and say, "Oh, he didn't put me on. I put myself on through Facebook leadership program." Child, bye. That man was putting people on before you. Think about the reason why she reached out to him in the first place. She reached out. She was in his comments like thousands of others, and in his DM trying to get his attention. Hey, check your DM. Hey, check your DM. Working with 20 mil. She was working with 20 mil. And she was watching and following LaTrue. And she told 20 mil, hey, I know this guy that can really push our video. She did that low budget video with 20 mil. And she was like, I know this guy that can really push our video. He has millions of followers on Facebook. Right? So she trying to get his attention in his comments, and he finally seen her after all that time, and then he responded. So to say he didn't put you on when that was the initial reason why you reached out to him in the first place is crazy work. Like, make it make sense. You reached out to him for him to put you on. That is crazy. Thank you, my love. You are very supportive. It is greatly appreciated. Thank you so much, sweet queen. Shout out to you, my girl. Like it just not making no sense, y'all. So when you see people saying, and I don't like to bring up the old stuff, but it's very cringe for people to say he didn't put that. That's the least she could have did. That's the least she could out of everything that happened. Uh, with everything that transpired in the saga, y'all, LaTruth should not be in the situation he's in financially right now. She should have. She should have get if the claims are true that she took his page, it's 8.9 million page or whatever. She should have gave him that page back just off the strength that if it wouldn't be for this man, I know she don't want to admit it because she definitely gives narcissistic vibes and not the good ones either, not the entertainment ones. I'm talking about the whole nine, manipulative and gaslight. The least she could have did is thanked him for everything he did for her. Because regardless of how y'all ended, it's how y'all started. If she would have never met him, if he would have never checked that DM that day, if he would have left her in the comments, left her in the DM, she would not be in the position she's in right now. She would not. Generational wealth, where you don't need a man. She in a position right now where she taking care of a whole nother man and her children, plus the twins. So it's because of this man right here. Admit it or not. If he wouldn't have did what he did, put her on, then you know what? Even I have a video where she's expressing how initially she didn't want to be on social media. He was telling her, you basically working for nothing. You going to work for $10 to $12 an hour and all your money going on daycare. For the ones that say, oh, she was taking care of him, what about when she was making $10 to $12 an hour and all her money was going on daycare? He had to pay all the bills. She could how can you help with any bill making $10 to $12 an hour? Make it make sense. She said that herself. So he convinced her to let that go and get on social media. This is where the bag is. Do this, do that. Follow me. I'm gonna show you the way. Like a leading husband, an alpha male is supposed to do. But she came out here and made it seem as though she took the control. She took the good version of a controlling husband and turned it into a bad version. Oh, he's a narcissist. Oh, he's controlling. Oh, he's this. And then after everything started, laying on the line and playing out, you could see what was really going on. He was just trying to lead his wife, create generational wealth. Those are qualities most women look for. But when you the type of woman who don't know how to be a wife, you're not used to being a wife. You used to being, you know what, being in these streets, baby. You gonna look at it like that. Oh, he's controlling me. Oh, but you leaving out the good parts. You leaving out what comes from that control. 6, 7 figures. You leaving out the entrepreneurship, the fact that you don't have to work under nobody. Leaving all of that out. Generational wealth. We just gonna talk about the fact that he told me to do this on my page or do that on my page, and we're gonna spin it and make it look like it's controlling, right? But we ain't gonna say what came from his advice, his counsel, his leadership. And that's the most messed up part of it all, y'all. It don't matter how you end. It's about what happened. Sometimes you gotta look at the good. And I think that's why she still don't have no peace on her platform. That's why people still dragging her and talking about her. Because at the end of the day, you living off of somebody else's blessing. Social media wasn't your niche. It wasn't your thing. It wasn't your blessing. God gave it to this man. And you making a dime off of his blessing while he's suffering because of your lies. That's crazy work. That's why she'll never have no peace on her platform until she make it right. She owe him a public apology. If nothing else, she owes him that. Regardless of what happened in that marriage, she owes him a public apology. Period. And I ain't talking about the half-arse ones that she did in the past where she posted it and took it back. No, because she blamed him for the actions of everybody on social media. All of the content creators, all of the supporters. She blamed him for everything everybody else was doing. And that's a fact. And how I know that is because it's in the audios. If you heard the audios that came out, you would know. She was blaming him for what his siblings was doing, for what the supporters was doing, the CCs was doing. So she was responding to him. He was catching all of the flack, all of the dragging, all of the slander, the defaming, all of that. She was responding to everything everybody else is doing. Because mind you, in the beginning, RH was quiet. He was still telling people to leave her alone. That's why I say, so if nothing else, she owes him an apology. Because it's wrong. Regardless of what happened in y'all marriage, y'all ain't the first to have a bad marriage and y'all won't be the last. I promise you. They ain't the first and they won't be the last, y'all. Every marriage goes through things. Baby, you got marriages where this girl took, because I often hear people, and I'm going to say this, y'all, let me stop sharing, because we're going to soon be at the 2-hour mark, and I got to go cook, so we're going to have to do this. We're going to have to do a part 2 to this live tomorrow, y'all. Got to do a part 2, because I ain't going to be able to stay on long, and I see other people going live. But I got to say this. She took basic marital issues and magnified it. She magnified it. And when I say that, because you got marriages where I'm talking about mothers be tearing it down, toe to toe, going to blows. Because I often hear people saying, well, he drug her, or he said, how they be saying that? She kicked him and then he kicked her back. What do you call that? Mutual combat. How can you recognize one without recognizing the other? That's why a lot of people are so biased. And it shows. Because even in that situation, that's what they're holding on to, y'all. That one little audio where, she kicked him and then he kicked her back. Well, that's a bruise. Well, if it is, it's both of them then. You can't crucify one without the other, especially if she led it. She did it first. That's why I say keep your hands and your feet to yourself. We only human at the end of the day, but you can't. And that's why I feel like it's a lot of people that talk that should be talking. Because if you don't know terms, terminology, verbiage, whatever you want to call it, if you don't know the definitions, you shouldn't be saying that. Because it's a big difference between an isolated situation or event and a person being an abuser or abusive. Woman beater, whatever you want to call it. It's a big difference. Having an isolated incident, a one-time situation does not make you an abuser. That's an abuser is a person who does it continuously. It's on a regular basis. Not a situation where, she kicked me and I kicked her back. No. You can't pull one victim out of that situation or one villain out of that situation and leave that other person innocent. No, you cannot do that. You can't be biased in a situation like that, because the obvious is the obvious. That's a fact. I know that for a fact, Queen and Money. I know that for a fact. It was a whole lot of crying on the floor behind the scenes when she was out here, putting certain things on social media, dragging him and this and that. Behind the scenes, she was crying, wishing she still had her husband. That's why matter of fact, y'all get y'all memberships, because I'm gonna put y'all on a lot. When I do my next members only live, I told y'all I'm gonna give y'all some tea, okay? But y'all gotta be a member, because certain things I don't say publicly. I can't. But get the memberships, baby. Support the platform. Okay, listen. I'll just get it for me. If you support me and you enjoy this content, you want to support me and you don't have Cash App, you don't have Zelle, because like I said, a lot of my members support me like that. They get their membership and keep their membership to support my platform. But we're gonna talk about some things when I do that next members only live. God spare I'll be able to do it this week. I might try to do it Sunday because I don't have nothing going on. I probably come on Sunday morning and then spend about 3 hours with y'all. That's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna do it Sunday. We're gonna do it Sunday, y'all. But it's a lot of stuff that was going on behind the scenes that people didn't know about. So when y'all hear bloggers or CC saying, y'all ain't seen everything or y'all don't know everything or it's a lot of that's the truth. That is the truth, y'all. So when y'all hear me saying that Janashas was intimidated by RH, that's the truth. That's the truth. They put a lot of stuff on social media. Because I remember it was one time Miss Season came out here. I don't know if it was in the comments or what. And she was like, y'all don't know everything. Or it's a lot. I think they was going back and forth. And she was like, it's a lot of stuff happening that people don't know about. She wasn't lying. She was not lying. She was not lying, y'all. It's a whole lot of stuff that was going on, but it was made to be perceived a different way publicly. Even on the other side, they knew a lot of it too. They knew a lot of it too, but because people was trying to clock their coins and get their money and this and that, a lot of the stuff they wasn't saying or wanting to admit to. And it's very unfortunate, especially when it's at the expense of somebody's livelihood. That's the crazy part. When you know a woman is very aggressive, can be labeled an abuser herself based on her actions. Think about all the people, y'all. The link is in the chat, Miss Mary. You just have to click on it. Let me see. I might put it back. I'm gonna put it back in the chat. Think about all the people that came from that side. Auntie being one of them. Y'all know who Auntie is. I still have the clips where she did her live and she was saying, I stopped supporting her once I seen her antagonizing who she said was her abuser. And she's not a nice person. She's not an honest person. Auntie said that. And Auntie was on the other, she was supporting her thinking she was a victim. And then she said when she seen, I'm going to play these audios for y'all when I do that members live. She said when she seen when she created, when LaOnya created that hold on y'all, let me put this in the chat. When LaOnya created that DV page on Facebook, if y'all remember, I just put the membership link in the chat, y'all. If y'all remember when she created that DV page on Facebook, I forgot the name of it. I do have the screenshots in my phone though. She wasn't posting nothing in there, but she was sharing like videos of her and Janashos from the Forever Young page, and then it was a lot of victims. Let me say this because it was victims that subscribed to that page. They was very upset because she wasn't taking the page serious. How are you supposedly the voice for victims and stuff like that when you're not even taking it serious? People wanting her to interact. If you start a page for DV victims, you're claiming to be the voice or the face, because that's the persona that she was going from. It goes all the way back to Tasha K. Y'all remember Tasha K put it on the floor first when she said her management reached out and LaOnya reached out to get an interview because they was trying to brand her YouTube channel. She put it on the floor first. She was the first one to let everybody know they lying. This is what they doing. She was the first one to do it. That's why I say go all the way back to her, y'all. So when you look at how everything that happened, it's like, bruh, they really messed up this man's life. And it didn't have to go like that. It really didn't have to go like that. Especially knowing that she was still wanting her husband behind the scenes the whole time. You had all these people fighting for you, knowing you were still wanting your husband. But because he wasn't giving you the reaction you wanted, you was ruining his life publicly. So when y'all hear RH saying, or even when he joking and saying, oh, how he be saying that? I got a lot of bitter and hurt women in my comments that's mad because I divorced or I left my wife. Even though he jokes when he say that, it's the truth, y'all. It's the truth. If you look at how everything played out, it's all because he didn't stay with his wife. And let me give you a prime example. Why nobody went in on Janostrals? If you look at the Truth saga versus the Janostrals and Bree saga, who was worse? You got one saga where there was absolutely no proof outside of what the husband put out. Because if you look at the situation with Truth and Bree, you can say she was the abuser in that situation based on everything, all the receipts. And then you look at her and Janostrals with all the receipts she put out. Think about the backlash he didn't get. Still to this day, I get people in my comments saying, y'all, don't let up on him. He's still an abuser. Don't let up. It's not that people is letting up. It's that nobody want to hear it. Nobody want to hear it. It's like deja vu. She manifested her abuser to the point where people so sick of her, they don't even care. They don't care what she going through. Because of everything she did with her husband. If you Google her, when y'all get a chance, Google her so y'all can see what Google say about her. It's crazy, okay? But it's just weird because it's like this man did all of that, and then y'all remember when everything hit the floor, we were on this side saying, well, they ain't gonna talk about it, so y'all just gonna let him slide. I'm talking about her supporters. Well, no, because they might get back together, so we ain't gonna say nothing. Since when you don't speak on DV because it's a possibility they gonna get back together? So when you hear that man saying he getting all this flack because he didn't take his wife back or because he divorced his wife, it's the truth. It's the truth. Because people kept quiet just off of the fact that Laonya and Janostrals will possibly get back together. Which is the weirdest thing ever. It's crazy, y'all. But anyways, we'll do another deep dive. We're gonna do a part 2 tomorrow. Because as y'all see, I didn't even get to the whole main situation. Because y'all know he didn't turn himself in, child. For DV against his other baby mama. So he didn't turn himself in. I don't know if he's still in jail or not. But we're gonna deep dive into that. I had to pull up all the receipts, so I'm gonna leave them up here. But it'll definitely be a part 2 tomorrow. And then we're gonna do our big members only live Sunday. We'll probably lock in for about 3 hours. God's spare. So y'all get ready for that. But I love y'all. It's other people going live, so I'm gonna jump off so I can go cook these steaks, child, and this gravy. For my little family, for my other cheering get back. Cam back, but the other ones ain't back yet. But I love y'all, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of y'all Thursday. Bye, y'all. Oh, and shout out to my new members. I will post the members only link on my community wall for anybody else who wants to get it. And I'll see y'all tomorrow.
That goes by. People always ask me why black holes. Listen up, baby girl, shit, I'm about to let you know why I always got a black holes. Whoa. They talking shit up in my comments. Yeah, they don't know, but I'm about to block them. Cause every day, I block hoes. They be being shady, yeah. Whoa. Cause you know I block hoes, baby. In different area codes, baby. You never know, but I block